questions. Remember, there is 6 free people, and if there's anyone in here that is a member, I'll answer your questions. Everyone else, if I've already gotten 6 people, you're welcome to ask me a question. It's only $28, Cash App approved. Tips are always welcome. So even if you get a free reading, your donation always goes towards this channel and in support of all my readings. So I appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get in. All right. So the first person free is going to be Sabrina. You're the first person in my live chat. So it is your question first. Ellen, you are next because you asked me in the previous video. So if you're here, you have your free prepaid questions by being a member. Thank you so much. All right, so Sabrina, what is your question? Let's give these cards a good shuffle. All right, Sabrina, the first cards coming out for you is Judgment, Death, the Page of Swords, and the 10 of Cups in the upright. At least it ends up in a good place. Sabrina, I feel like the right choice is to end things right now. You've got to end something with someone. You've got to stop talking to them. You've got to stop communicating with them. And you need to spend time with the ones that love you, with the ones that have always been there for you. And these could be your children. This could be your family. But this is an important time for you to just follow your heart, trust your instincts, and end it when it's a good time to end it. If you're, and you didn't even throw me a question yet, I see yay, I see you're here, but I don't see your question. But whatever you're going through, if it's not you having to make this decision, it could be somebody that you are very much in love with or in a relationship with, and they're going to have to make a judgment to cut someone off and stop talking to them. This is something that constantly gets brought up because it's a pattern and it keeps happening over and over again. This is not a time to play games. This is a very serious situation and it needs to be dealt seriously. I do feel like if you don't make the judgment call, if that's correct for you, it's going to end in pain and harm for your family. I feel like this is a very important matter, and I think it's hurting more people than just you, and that's why it's such an important decision. Bottom of the deck, this may not come back. Okay, this may not come back again. 6 of Cups in reverse to me is like, we're not going to reconcile. We're not going to come back. We don't want to revisit the past. We don't want to relive it. That's what I'm getting. 4 of Swords, silent treatment, and the Knight of Pentacles to me is moving on, okay? Leaving this person behind. And it's the right call. It's the right judgment, says Justice. So I do see someone leaving, and for good reason. I don't know if that answers your question or gives you guidance to why you came here today, but Sabrina, there you go. I'm sorry that this is a tough decision to make, but I know it's the right one, and I know that you're going to be really, really happy, and I know that your kids are going to be really happy, and it's going to be a good time. I feel like money is also coming to you on another note besides love and relationships. I feel like if you choose to perhaps make a move in a different direction financially, then you're going to be in a better place. So I feel like a lot of endings are happening in your life for good reasons. So I do see financial success and financial burdens being put to rest. So I see like you're coming into a new chapter in your life. And if there's a judgment that you've been waiting to be made on your behalf that just feels like good karma and it feels like justice, I want you to know that justice is on your side and it's coming. So the timing of all of this is probably around October, okay? I see an October situation. And if this is dealing with someone, if they have dark hair. Dark hair could be whoever's being dealt with in the death situation, and that's what I see. All right, Sabrina, thank you so much. Ellen, what is your question, love? And let's get in. You're very welcome. Let's see. Who else am I going to pick for a free after Ellen? Oh, this is heartbreaking. I am so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. So the next person I see is Latoya after Ellen. All right. So Ellen, I texted the one I dated last year because he sent me so much energy these last days. He answered. I realized I miss him so much. I mean, much. Okay. What is soon to become between us? Does he miss me? All right. So your feelings have been reawakened, Ellen. So you texted the person you've kind of had a hot and heavy situation with last year, but he's been sending you a lot of good energy, and you just realize how much he means to you, honestly, is what I'm feeling. So how much does he mean to you? And how does he feel about you? What's going to happen with you guys? So he's kind of giving you the silent treatment. He's slow to come. Sure to give, though. This loyal knight is very good. Keep working at this, you know. I feel like this is going to take some time. All right. I don't see things ending in the best situation. Someone here is suffering with severe back pain. Like it's scary, frightening, and it could be almost paralyzing. I just got this sudden feeling of like someone could be paralyzed. I don't know what that's all about. It could be a car accident. I suggest you drive safe and your person drive really safe. There's definitely some dark energy going around. Be wary of this. But I just feel like this is nice and slow. I just feel like there's never a full satisfaction. I feel like this is a long-term kind of working at it, seeing it slowly evolve kind of situation. But honestly, with this person, as good as it feels for you, it's never satisfying. What I'm getting is it's like taking a bite of your favorite dinner, but you don't get to finish the meal. It gets taken away early, or you get interrupted, or something happens and you don't get to finish. I just kind of get that feeling of holding back. Yeah, there's always this lingering, it's never enough. It's just never enough. And I feel like he's good for you in a sense. I mean, he's got all that right masculine energy. But why? Why is it never enough? Why can it not evolve? What is the karma? What is the karma? Why can this never be fulfilled? It's like it's destiny, but why are we never allowed to complete the puzzle? Why is there a missing piece? Guilt for past actions. No more bad decisions. Is it you or him who's made some bad choices? Because we're always paying for it. And that's what I see happening. someone's past creeps up. And it's not fair. 5 of Pentacles. And that is the dark night of the soul. Is it you? Is it both of you that end up feeling guilty? A lot of pain associated with your connection, feeling like perhaps this was a bad decision. Why does this feel like a bad choice? Love, unconditional love, self-love, self-love, wholeness, affection, and attraction. Here's the past with the camera. Reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, perception of the past. You know, someone here doesn't want to love themselves enough for some reason. That's a choice. And it keeps coming back to that. And it's always, I love you more than I love me. That could be you, that could be him. But it always comes back to that. And that is a karmic lesson that has to be dealt with. You know, 5s are not a denial, it's just a challenge. And it's something that needs change. You're going to have to challenge this person to change. Or challenge yourself. But we've got to make better decisions about loving ourselves first. Because what you guys are showing each other is boundaries, self-respect, self-love, self-care, value, personal power. And amidst all that emotional and karmic baggage comes this, we're always working towards money. We're always striving to have enough money. Our careers may be getting in the way, somebody's career. And it's never enough. And it looks like somewhere in this relationship, be it a past life relationship or a current one, somebody put their work a little bit before the relationship, maybe a lot more before the relationship. And so work becomes more of a priority. And you know what? Work is never fulfilling, is it? And if you throw yourself into work and not love, well, you're not going to feel fulfilled with work, and you're obviously not going to be fulfilled in love. So that could be the choice. That could be the reason why we're going to keep choosing career. Security, abundance, reputation, maybe all of it. What lies ahead on the path for the both of you? What lies ahead, Spirit? Because the Emperor is control, power, assertiveness, you know. It's very masculine. It's very take care of. Love never dies. It's not over. If you guys can start making some decisions to give your energy to love and work and make a healthy balance and not fight for your own independence so much, you can make this work. Because down here it says, God grant me the serenity to change what I can, accept what I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You know, let's go ahead and see how he actually feels about you. Because I do think this has a chance. It doesn't ever feel fulfilling, though, because if work is before you or you put work before him, of course it won't. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So we do have a holding back. But what does he actually feel for you in his heart of hearts? Sometimes I feel like you'd be better off if I disappeared. But I can't let you go. So he did try to disappear because he felt it was better for you. For some reason, he's like, you deserve more, you deserve better. Maybe he just felt he wasn't enough. But he pulled away. But he's not able to stay away. The next card is, I've been hurt so badly before. I'm afraid of the damage you could do, or what we could do together in this damaging kind of energy. I've never loved anyone like this before. And to have you and make a go of things and then lose you, that would really ruin me. You know, that's how he feels. It would ruin him. So he doesn't want to do that. Are you guys going to be talking more? Yes, but I think there's long periods in between talking. So you'll talk a lot for like a day or two, and then perhaps 8 days or even more than a week and a half goes by and there won't be talking. Sometimes it will feel like months or a month where you won't. But then you're going to get back into communication again. And that's that I don't feel satisfied. We keep going on and on like this, and then we get back to some kind of normal, and then you pull away, okay? And then you come back into my life because here we are, we're still working on it. You still care about me. Again, he wants to pull away, but he can't stay away forever. So he's back in it. And that is the lack of fulfillment. And so is he keeping secrets? Yes. Does he really actually care about you? Yes. Does he want to let you go? No, not really. He doesn't really want to let you go. He wants to let go of this burden and really just make a go of things with you. But here comes career, here comes money, here comes other responsibilities that seem to take precedence, kind of step up. And this is a self-fulfilling pattern here with the camera. All right, so this is a cycle. Page of Cups, the Magician. I do think he's going to keep reaching out to you. I think you guys are going to keep talking. There's going to be months where there's a lot more talking than usual. And there's going to be a month or two where it's a little bit of talking. That's just your cycle. That's just your way. Either way, I think what you need to get out of this reading right now is you will be talking. He is going to message you more than he has been over the last year because you guys are kind of starting things again. But don't be surprised if you get these moments of silence. But he will reach out. And that's what I see. Not too much. All right, so I've done Ellen, I did Sabrina, and now I'm going to do LaToya. All right. So LaToya, what is your question? Will I hear from my baby's father, Tay, again? Yes or no? You're welcome, Ellen. So LaToya, let's take a look. And Ellen, if you want any further questions, I will be coming live again tomorrow, and I'm happy to answer some extra bonus questions for you. Thank you so much for being a VIP member. I do appreciate you. And I would like to look more into the cards about your karma. Okay? So we could definitely see what's going on. And I still need to give you your astrology reading as well. So we're going to get deeper into that. And we can look at him and you. Hi, Carrie J. Long time no see. I still need to do a reading with you. Oh, yes, we do. Thank you, Carrie. All right, LaToya. All right, Spirit. Will LaToya hear from her baby's father, Tay? Show me Tay for LaToya, please. Show me Tay. Yep, you're going to hear from him, Knight of Swords, in about 4 months. This is not moving fast enough for you. He's very confused about how he feels about you, and he's very defensive. Today's reading has kind of a lot to do with your reading, actually, about kind of avoiding their feelings. So if you haven't seen my Divine Masculine reading, please go to my YouTube channel and look up lives. Watch what I did today, because they're definitely very similar. So yeah, your Tay is fighting his feelings about you. Now, there's been rejection for some reason about you, and he's pulled away from it. Now, you're going to hear from him. He's coming in, Knight of Swords. He's not very sensitive when he does. He's not going to be ultra caring or affectionate. In fact, he's going to be a little bit standoffish, and you're going to have some red flags to watch out for. But he just doesn't know how to act about you, to be honest. But you're going to get a comeback here because you have the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. Then under that is the Sun, a lot like today's reading, and the Queen of Swords. So expect to hear a message from him. He does still feel like he's attracted to you. He just tries to control himself to not let it come out, to not show you what's really going on inside. With the Five of Cups, I think he does have some regrets, some guilt, and some shame about what you guys have been through, especially being that he is your kid's father. So there is a lot of self-hate, even a little bit, for his situation and what's going on with him. So let's go ahead and see what's going to happen in about 4 months, because you are going to hear from him. I think he's going to show up. It's very surprisingly very quick, very fast. Tay has teddy bear, interested in you, a blooming romance, flirting, wanting to see you more, wanting to date. Oh, there's the date. Get back out there. Meeting someone new, setting a date, dating online. So a lot of you guys, well, both of you guys are going to be talking online more than anything. And that's probably where you're going to hear from him, is somewhere online. And he's going to reach out, and he's probably going to make a plan with the date to see you. Okay. And so it's going to be a few months, or maybe it's already been a few months of rejection or silence, but expect him to reach out and want to see you. So I do feel like this is going to move you forward into a good energy. I think the communication may even start in July. Okay. So I feel like look out for July, because he's going to get this chitter chat kind of bug where he wants to talk to you and see you and get together, maybe barbecue, something like that. But you're going to see him, and you're going to get back together at some point and talk about things, talk about your feelings. Now, he is defensive right now. There's some things he's hiding from you. Like I said, shame, self-hate, stuff like that. We down here we have not enough. This is lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear, and frustrations also coming in. Let's get a couple confessions from what he could be feeling for you. Again, it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so tips are always welcome. I'd love to show her those donations and take her somewhere special as a gift from you guys. So anyone that wants to donate or say thank you, my Cash App is there below. Okay, let's get more into the confession. His confession is, I despise others giving you the attention I know I should be giving you, but my pride stands in the way. So he's a protective, kind of jealous type. He doesn't really want another guy to be in your space, but he also knows he's not doing it. He's not there with you. He's not being there for you, and that's a problem. Thank you, Linglicious. Oh, I love you. Thank you, Ling. So how could he be mad if you start talking to anybody else or there are other people around you? I mean, he does get jealous. He doesn't like it. But what can you do? I mean, he's gone. Under here we have, I don't intend to come and go. And this is exactly what he does to you, Latoya. He comes and goes. So it says, I don't intend to do that. I'm just overwhelmed when I feel you moving on, and scared when I see things going too well. So there's some confusion that he's having with the Seven of Cups. He loves you. He wants to be a family with you. But he also has guilt, shame, and remorse. Five of Cups, remember, about his past family. Okay? Past life could be that he's reliving some past life karma. Or he's got, let's just say, a second situation out there. And so it's, who do I go to? What's the right thing? Who's the right person that I give my energy to? And so there's the confusion, there's the guilt, there's the frustration, there's the self-hate. So this is why he's in and out, coming and going, because that's just how he feels emotionally. We have here the fact that you can give me the time of day blows my mind. He doesn't even know why you accept him back when he does. He's like, I'm shocked that you even do. The little bit that I give you, the frustration that I give you, the stress, I'm shocked that you even have any kind of feelings for me. So that kind of surprises him, because again, he doesn't have very good self-worth. Let's go ahead and get more epiphany cards here just to see the depth of his affections for you and what his intentions are, because he is going to date, plan a date to see you and come back into your energy. So let's see what those intentions are. Are they pure? Show me Tay. We talked about planning a date. So we have planning for the future. Travel is good for the soul. This Knight of Swords is him traveling to see you. So watch, he is thinking about how to fix things with you for the future, for you and your little guy or girl, okay? Earning back trust and starting from the bottom. So he knows it's a long way. It's a long way to repair this. It's not easy. It's a big mission. He's got a lot against him. He's done a lot of wrong. He knows that this is not easy to just come back into your space. All right, so he knows that that's going to be a mission. Let's get another love confession here. Blowing a kiss. By the way, his mom has something to say about this. I'm getting her vibe in here. So his mother does have some kind of an impression on him that hopefully will influence him in the right direction. I don't know, but I feel like there's something there with that. And I feel like it's a good thing, honestly. I feel like there's some good advice he might be getting, maybe from a mother figure, where it says, you need to follow your heart. I know it's confusing to pick where to be. I know it's confusing to find the right path because it's very difficult emotionally. But there's some figures saying, follow your heart. Listen to your intuition. Where is it guiding you? So I do feel that that's helping him in some way. And then we have blowing a kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love and affection is going to be returned. Notice the word fairness. So I know he wants to be fair to you. You deserve this from him. You deserve fairness. You've been nothing but good. So I do see that this good is coming back to you. All right. So far, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's close this with a message of love. Okay. Spirit, what do you want to tell LaToya about Tay? Only time will tell, girl. Only time will tell. You're going to need to get some trust in here, okay? This is going to have to be revealed. You can't force a flower to open on its own. Funny because this has power. Down here at the bottom of the deck, it has powerless. So there's a power struggle. It says the power struggle is real. And down here it says you instinctively know what is right for you. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Now I'm getting this intuitive hit that he doesn't know how to say no to someone or the both of you. So it is a problem. It is a struggle. But he is starting to listen to that intuition, like I said, because he can't listen to people that don't really matter. He's got to make better choices. So, yep, that's what I have for you. I hope that was revealing enough. Okay. You're very welcome. All right, so the next person that I'm going to read for is Eat Me. Will I get my spinning job back? Let's take a look. All right, will I get my spinning job back? Oh, LaToya, very, very accurate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Okay. You love the heart-shaped cards? Yeah, those are really pretty. Will Eat Me get her spinning job back? Page of Cups. Justice. You always get justice, because you're always dealing with injustice, You're always dealing with stress and unfairness, and I swear it feels like the world is against you so much. Let's take a look here. This is a struggle. It's a fight. It's an issue. But I feel like you're going to get some news. You're going to have to fight for yourself, stick up for yourself in a way without ruffling too many feathers. I feel like you are going to get a message that feels kind of like an offer. And it's like, hey, listen, let's talk. I want to make things right. I want to be fair to you. This is a warning. Don't jump off with your mouth. Don't start talking a lot and kind of throw a wrench into this. When you get this little offer, take it. It's someone trying to be fair and good to you. I see a 6 of Wands, which is positive, and it means reward, and it means recognition, and it means a victory. It's a win. Then you have the Empress, you have Temperance, and the 9 of Wands. I feel like you're going to be able to take care of yourself. I feel like this is a good yes. I feel like you might have to move out again out of a situation to be alone. Again, there's some kind of situation where you might have to uproot yourself to go live alone somewhere. And it might be you might have to jump off and do your own business, honestly, with the Empress. Perhaps it means that you need to do your own business alone. You can do sign spinning by yourself. You don't need to work for someone else. And maybe the cards are kind of struggling to push you into the direction to where you run your own business. Okay, so I feel like this aloneness is you having to do your own thing. Okay, so I do see that. And so you're going to have to be happy that this person wants to be fair and speaks to you and lets you know what's going on. But there is a sign here to kind of do your own thing. You cannot get trained on competition tricks unless I go through the company. Well, you could actually. If you look at your cell phone on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and you kind of get tips and tricks on competition sign spinning, I bet you're going to get a lot of answers. You can do your own training. You could also look up AI apps that are free, like ChatGPT or The Rock. There's another one where you can ask, what can I do to make my own sign spinning business more competitive? How should I present myself to this office so I can sign spin for them? It will tell you. So there's a great training tool with AI. So it is a sport and the only arrow sign spinners. It's very good. How do you think the great ones learn? They do have experience, but they had to be taught. So if you need to get access to knowledge, you get an AI app and you can get access to knowledge, because it keeps tabs on exactly what's going on with that. So honestly, here we go again with the same stuff. Knight of Swords, 5 of Wands. You are going to hear something from this person you're asking about with your job. I feel like it's a competition or it's a challenge. Okay. I feel like they're going to give you an offer, but it's going to take a while. You might be sitting on it for a long time. Temperance. Someone else is going to have to lose their job for you to get in. I feel like that position's already been filled, which makes me feel like this is the competition. And they're like, well, if it doesn't work out with this person, I will keep you in mind for the next opportunity, which is kind of earth-shattering for you because it feels like drama to you. It feels like this is the end of the world. This is a major problem. But honestly, I don't see that person who's there working, I don't see it lasting with the Hierophant in reverse. And then you've got the King of Pentacles in the upright. So I feel like this is business ownership. Wherever you're going, this is guiding you to your own business ownership. And be careful with ChatGPT on tarot and astrology, because I've used it and it's incorrect. It's got some good insight on some readings, but it's not intuitive. So it just picks up based on what the cards mean, definitions, things like that, and it kind of makes it more social. But I have noticed even when it gets information downloaded, it will give you answers that don't make sense with your houses or your planet placements. And if you ask him, what is my planet placements today? He comes back with the wrong answer, like, oh, it's in this house, and it's not. And then you have to tell chat, actually, you're wrong. You know, my planet fill in the blank is not in that house. It's actually in the first house. And then chat will say, oh, you're right. I'm sorry about that. So be careful, because it's not always accurate. So you just want to make sure, if you are using it, that, you know, you're just aware that it's not 100% accurate all the time for those kinds of things. But moving on. Eat Me, I just feel like this is leading you to do your own thing. Okay? So I feel like no matter where you go, no matter what you do, this is teaching and balancing you out. I do think you're going to get a call later, maybe in about a month, which is going to take some time. Maybe it could be a month to 2 months before you get called to do the sign spinning position you applied for that they said they're hiring for immediately. But I do think, I do think that they're going to hire someone else, or you're in competition with someone. So I want you to know, don't take it as a no, take it as a try harder, push more, and you're going to run your own sign spinning business. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what this Empress and King of Pentacles are talking to you about. So there is your answer. Well, you are the bomb. That's why you need to have your own business. You don't need to be working for these people. Okay, Lena, I'm going to do you now. Is there anyone coming towards me? Been single for 6 years. Let's take a look. You were the top female in the world every time I competed. That's awesome. Well, that's why you need to do your own. You need to have more faith in yourself. You have a lot more skills than these people give you credit for. A lot more skills. All right. So, Lena, who is coming towards you? Ooh, marriage is definitely coming towards you. You are not meant to be single. 7 of Wands. There's a Sagittarius coming towards you. It's not who you think it is. Oh, it's definitely a Sag, Temperance. Oh, for sure. Mula Nakshatra. Strong in the hips, strong in the thighs, strong in that area. And, you know, just saying. Okay. Let's see more details about who's coming towards you. Oh, I love that. So a very spiritual person, by the way, because we're bringing in that Saggy energy, some Pisces energy. I love that. Very spiritual thinker. By the way, Jupiter ruled. So this is a very fair, balanced, calm-minded individual. Probably big in spirituality, teaching, meditation, spiritual beliefs of that nature, a very wise person, someone good to follow. So, this is a leader. This is someone that leads a group of people or has a great reaching out. Okay. So I feel like he's going to resist you a little bit at first. And you might not get this like he's pursuing you hardcore. This is going to be, hi, nice to meet you. It's very friendly, very, chill, not invasive, not pushy, not even really that flirty, okay? This is very standoffish, but you sense the attraction. You feel there's a vibe between you guys. Follow your intuition, follow the vibe. If you meet this person, and I feel like he has definitely golden hair, okay? Golden hair, maybe he highlights it, dyes it, maybe it's natural. I don't know, but there's some kind of gold situation with his head. And maybe it's a halo. Maybe he's just a good guy, okay? He's got a little golden halo around his head. But really good quality person. He has good morals. And he's very healthy and he's health-minded. I think he takes supplements. So he might be physically fit as well in some meaning. Or he watches what he eats. He may even be a vegetarian or, towards proper clean eating, something of that nature. But I do feel this is who's coming. It's definitely a Sag with some Pisces placements, Jupiter ruled, fair-skinned or lighter hair or something to that effect. Even if they're of like a darker race, it's still, there's the lighter versions of that race kind of thing. So they don't have to be light in general, just, for their nationality kind of thing. So a lighter person. So I feel like this person is going to help lead you towards some kind of enlightenment, kind of make you aware of yourself. So this person is coming, but when? So we've got some patience here. It's going to take a while. The Wheel of Fortune, it's March. They got a while. You may not meet him this year. It might be in a year, okay? Or maybe there's something about not being with him in a relationship for a year, maybe. You might meet him sooner. But I'm hearing the word March. There's a lucky clover I'm seeing as well. Maybe this person is Irish. I don't know. But I do feel this will lead to commitment. This is a divine path, divinely guided. You will see signs and synchronicities. You're not meant to be alone. But again, one of the signs of this person that you're supposed to be with that's being guided to you is they're not flirtatious. They're not going to come at you. They're going to act more like a friend. They're going to act more like a teacher, perhaps, but someone you get along with. Okay, so very chill. They're not going to, it's just totally not your typical type where he's just coming in, I want you, I like you, I need you, let's do this. It's not like that at all. It starts off where you're like, do you even like me? He might even debate you spiritually, and you may feel like, God, I feel attacked. He's attacking my beliefs. He's attacking my spirituality. He's making me question my own path. What the heck? But that's the universe's choice. That's what's happening. So if you feel like your beliefs or thoughts or whatever religious is being attacked, you might meet the right person for you that could end up, taking care of you, leading you, guiding you, and you might end up being married to this person. But this will be a new chapter for you. But it's definitely not your typical type. Jupiter ruled 100%. And what a big change from what you're used to. He's going to be a lot like a breath of fresh air. There's a lot more to him than meets the eye. Do not judge a book by its cover. Okay, there's a lot more depth to him. Give him a chance. When you see this person, there's a lot more deep inside, but you got to give him a chance because you got to open him up. He's not one of those easy people. He's difficult to get to the center of. But yeah, that's who I'm seeing for you. All right, so I don't know how many people I've done so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5. A couple of those were members. So let's see. I'm going to be giving away a couple more free readings. Ling, thank you so much for your donation for my daughter's birthday. Remember, tips are super appreciated. Even if I give you a free reading, I would love a tip via Cash App or donation on my website. But I'm going to go ahead and do another free reading now. So we're going to do Ling. If you guys have any questions and you want to guarantee your spot, it is $28 via Cash App or on my website, and I will answer your question. All right, so Ling, thank you so much. And what is your question? Oh, Lena, I'm so glad for you. Sounds like a great catch when you do see him. So ST's actions to you. Ling, this Gemini season. Yes, let's take a look. Show me ST's actions towards Ling this Gemini season. Oh, it was right there. Oh, yeah. Well, you know Jupiter's going into Gemini, so that's a huge facet. Oh, look at that. The Empress, something's growing, gaining traction, fairness, justice, making things right, doing the right thing, Judgment coming back around. Ooh, this is a really good Gemini season for you. All major arcana, which is like we are divinely showing our strength and pushing him into the situation. Knight of Swords. Ooh, so we see him rushing in at some point with a big message, with a big announcement, which is like, I'm coming back in, or I'm moving back home, or I'm coming closer to you, or, you know, this great thing happened to me. It's a big, shocking news event this Gemini season. And this is about coming back around, okay? So I feel like this is the justice you've been seeking. Like, oh, finally. Finally, are you kidding me? We're finally evolving. We're finally going into this energy. Are you kidding me? This is great. And this is reciprocity. Yes, 6 of Pentacles. I'm finally giving you the time and attention you deserve. But this is sleepless nights. I don't think that's a bad thing. I feel like it's a final push. The final countdown. 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Yes, this is all evolution. We are finally pushing our way through what feels like birth. And notice the Empress, which is giving birth. You know, this is that final push of difficulty, struggle. And we finally have the strength to go to the next, well, the next situation with the both of you. Reconciliation, reunion, coming together again. Look at this, the Empress and the Emperor. This is a beautiful union. I'll be honest with you, Ling, I see a union this Gemini season, and I think you already sense that coming. Okay, I think you sense this person is already on the way. You feel it in your bones. You know that it's your time, it's your moment, it's coming. There's nothing else to be confused about. 7 of Cups in the reverse. I don't need to be confused. I already know what's coming. I feel it. You're very strong in your convictions. You know what you want, and you know what's supposed to be yours. You know you've dealt with some delay. You know you've dealt with your own problems, but those things are coming to an end. I feel like you guys are finally working together. Things are finally making sense, to be honest. Let's get a romance angel. Show me Ling's situation with ST. Yeah, that's that 9 and 10 of Swords. You're finally coming to the end of that, though. Show me Ling and ST. Okay, it's this one. Oh, separation. Look how it came in reverse. That's crazy. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, but you've already been going through that. You've already been in the separation. So this is natural. This is how it's supposed to be. You and ST were supposed to be separated. That's the moment you guys were in. But this is coming back around. He's coming back in to your energy. He's going to free himself from a situation. Oh, that's what's going on. He is freeing him. Ling, is he seeing someone else? He is separating and freeing himself from someone else where there's unrequited love. Okay, this is why it's safe for you to love him. So he is free, he's going away from something, he's leaving something behind, and he's coming towards you. I don't know, that's what I'm getting, that's what I'm seeing. This could be you guys are coming out of a place where it was unrequited, where it was frustrating, where you guys were separated and you didn't feel the love, you felt anger, you felt despair, you felt isolation or frustration. Whatever it was, there just wasn't enough to keep your relationship going. I want you guys to know that you're coming out of that. You're freeing yourself from the separation and the frustration. You're finally able to, Ten of Swords, leave that behind you, a very painful closure to that cycle. And it's safe, and you guys are going to come back together and have a reunion. That's what I'm seeing, okay? And if he is leaving another person, it's the same thing. He is finally leaving a situation and coming to reconcile and be with you. Let's see the next one. So the mirror, he's finally looking in the mirror and seeing himself and seeing you. The introspection that he's done, okay? That wound he's finally dealing with. We have teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to see you, wanting to date. Let's get a love oracle message. You guys are finally having harmony and balance in your connection with that Six of Pentacles. He's finally giving to this. Okay, he's giving in. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. You're his yin to his yang. Okay, you are the twinkle in his eyes. So you're going to be able to hold each other again. There is a union pending for the both of you. This is coming within 90 days. So get ready. So within 3 months, you will be reuniting with your man. That's what's in the cards. This is that time. I see a good thing happening. And I feel like if he needs to finally end a situation, this is a yes, that's going to be happening. And you guys are meant to be. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Emperor, empress, the perfect pair, the perfect couple, the meant to be soulmate bond. It's divinely guided. All right, so that's what I see. All right, I'm going to do one more person. And I think that would put me at my 6. Is that right? Can you guys keep me on track? Am I at my 6? Let me know. Mila. All right, I'll take care of you. Did anyone pay? If anyone paid, please let me know before I head off. You're very welcome. Doja, yes, you can have one. Oh, you believe 5? Okay. All right, so Mila, what is your question? And then I'll take care of Doja. Spirit, guide and direct me for Mila. Mila, show me what I need to know. Oh, wow, you got the Lover's card right out of the gate. So you're coming in dealing with a soulmate situation. Okay, a meant-to-be connection. So, ma'am, I want to know, what does the future have for me and Michelle? Is it Mikkel or Michelle? Met online, on and off contact, not met in person yet. Oh, you truly feel connected to him. Okay, so it's Mikkel. Okay. So Mikkel, or Michael, however you want to put it, I do feel this is a good connection. I think you already feel something's different, something's weird. And you're just like, what is this? This is so crazy. Why do I feel so connected to someone? Haven't even met yet, because it's divinely guided. You have run into a soulmate. Okay. Your paths crossed. I looked up at the clock and I just saw 55 minutes and 5 seconds. So I saw 555. So this is crazy. This is divinely guided. You guys are seeing synchronistic numbers showing up in threes. You are seeing signs of like your connection, things you've just talked about, and then you see it somewhere. And you're like, whoa, this is crazy. So this is divinely guided. You're meant to have met him. This is the year of the snake, the wood snake, and that has something to do with your connection. This snake year is what has brought you to meet this person. So here we have the 9 of Cups. Funny how it comes in the reverse. This is, I've never been happy with anyone else. He's never been happy with anyone else. You've never been happy with anyone else. This might be the first time you guys actually are happy. So this is a soulmate, absolutely. 6 of Cups, meant to be. I think you might meet him up in June. Okay. So that's interesting that that's coming out. And then we have the Emperor. This is the one. This is your divine masculine. He is your Emperor. Okay. You have seen a snake in my garden the first time last week. It's a sign. See, that's a sign confirming. And notice there's even a snake here in this image on the tree. Yes, the snake, the year of the snake, this is when you're supposed to meet him. It's all divinely guided, and you seeing that snake is a sign. So you just keep an eye out. Let's keep another look here. Let's look at this next action. See, 3-3. Things are happening in threes. 3-3. 10 of Swords. He just got out of a connection, okay? It was not a happy connection. There was some cheating. There was some infidelity. I don't think it was him. I think she was not honest. But it ended maybe a little while ago, okay? But it was maybe a longer relationship, but he wasn't really happy in it. It was always work, and there was always somebody else involved. And so this ended, and it hurt. And there took some healing, and he is healing. And perhaps this is you. Perhaps you also are similar in this connection to where you broke up with someone because of infidelity, and you've been working on healing. But now that you guys are going to meet each other, you're going to know what real happiness actually feels like. And it's not going to be the lies. It's not going to be the infidelity that you guys have dealt with. He told me he did not ask me out yet due to having a past person. In his mind still, he told me this months ago. He knows I'm waiting to meet. Yeah. So he is healing. He is getting over the past person. This was like a 3-year, maybe that's why things are happening in threes. But this was a 3-year connection, more than likely. And it did end. That is honest. It's not continuing. He tried to make it work. I think she tried. It wasn't there. You know, because the soulmate energy was out there, there's somebody else. Okay, there was always somebody else. So you guys are reuniting as past life soulmates. I do feel that you've known him from a past life. And there's something about you running into this past life partner. It's just crazy that's happening for you. Something might be activated in your 4th house, your 7th house, or your 12th house. And that might be what's activating this soulmate connection. 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in the upright, and then we leave here with the 8 of Pence. So you know why things never worked out with anyone else? So you can meet this person. And that's kind of what this connection is. What I'm hearing the universe say is the reason things will never work out with others ever is because you're supposed to meet. You're supposed to see each other. You need to give this a chance. He needs to give this a chance. This is a brand new love connection. And it's beautiful and it's spiritual and it's divinely guided. And it could be true love. Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups. I think you guys are really good for each other. Really, really, really good, really healthy connection. Let's see what the love oracles want to say about this. You have time. You're trying too hard. Don't worry about how much time it takes for him to be in your energy. With the soulmate, no matter of time matters, because what will be will be. And there's a message for you from your soulmate. I'm thinking of you in this very moment. Your love fills me with light, and I love you. So don't rush this. Don't push this. Let it be natural. Let it evolve how it needs to happen. Remember, whatever's brought here for you will be yours permanently. The universe will not take away what's meant to be yours. And if you are meant to meet him, and I believe you are absolutely meant to meet him with the Lover's card, you are going to. And there's something ringing in the air about June. So get ready for that. That is right around the corner. Okay, so that's something good. And your message for the future is karma. What goes around comes around. So this is a past life soulmate. That's why what went around in the past has come back around. This is just confirming this is your karma. You are supposed to meet him. This is a beautifully divinely guided relationship. So that's what I got there for you, Mila. All right, Doja, let's go ahead and use your 100 club. Ashley Leak Stuff, do you have a Venmo or just Cash App? I have just Cash App. Yeah, I don't use Venmo because I don't use PayPal. Oh, you just posted it? My question, Steph, what is coming up for the month of June? All right, let's take a look. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Doja Cell. Can you show me what's coming up for her in June? Nine of Swords. You're stressed about something in June. There's a real problem. A real problem in June, honestly. You're not going to be able to get away from this. This is time consuming and very consuming in your mind. It's too much going on in your head. King of Cups, this could be a love situation that has gone south. Unrequited love, also a very highly emotional situation, perhaps, that has reached its peak, and it might be causing depression. The Ace of Wands is here. So there's a desire for a brand new beginning and to get through the BS. This is, I want to push my way through the stress, through the depression, through the anger, through the pain. And this is a grit and bear it, if that makes sense. Grit and bear it, which I don't know if that's such a good thing. Wow, you've got nothing but struggle so far, minus the Ace of Wands. You know, heading into June, you're having this difficult time where it's a dark night of the soul. There's financial problems. There is health issues and concerns. There's problems with someone you care about, perhaps a male in your family. You're not alone. You are not alone. You're not the only one going through this, Doja. Okay, you're far from being the only one suffering. A lot of us are suffering, especially if you are dealing with a Pisces moon, super suffering, or if you're dealing even with a Sagittarius rising. So there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of struggle. And I could see where you feel like, why is everything so hard on me right now? Why is it all falling down on me right now? Why does the month of June feel so heavy? King of Wands in the reverse, not getting what you want. But this is leading you in the right direction. You're getting told no. No, and you can't, and it won't happen, and this isn't happening, and you're going to have to be strong here because this is a no, okay? Something in June is a no. whatever this is. And it could be love, it could be finances, it could be other things, it could be everything all together. But this is leading you towards the right direction. And you are going to have a revelation of clarity, even though you've been abandoned, rejected, and kind of sitting in the dark night of the soul. But restitution, reciprocity, good karma is coming. So the pain is short-lived. June may be a difficult month. 9 of Wands, you may suffer in June. You may have to hang on in June, but you have to trust that this is taking you somewhere for the better. Let's see what's going on with the King of Cups in regards to love and relationship. Not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, frustrations. This person is just not in the right headspace for you. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Okay, so this is a lot of self-reflection in June. And this is going to be a struggle. But it's going to make you look inside at your real value and that you're worth someone's time. You're worth someone's energy. So being pushed away sometimes by whoever, whatever this is a great time to go, hey, wait a minute. I deserve more than this. Why was I ever putting up with that in the first place? And that's the clarity. That's the revelation. The aha moment with the Ace of Swords. The finally with the Tower comes down and we get rid of our old belief situation. So I feel like nothing but good is coming. Let's go ahead and get a fortune cookie oracle for you. Spiritual growth. Happiness is not life without conflict, but life with the skills to cope. And that's the spiritual growth. And I think that's what you're having. That's what you're going to be healing in June. So you're going to be going through a lot. And it feels like it's getting kicked when you're down and kicked in the stomach. But this struggle brings you to glory. So that's what I see. I see a brand new beginning for you after June. It's taking you in the right direction. The first week of July is going to be one of the best weeks you've ever had. So I want you to know that, yeah, July is going to be a very good month for you. June is going to be difficult, but July is going to be bomb. Something very good is happening the first week of July. So hang in there for June. Whatever you're going through with someone or in a situation, that's going to help. All right. All right. So, Teresa, I just posted 28 on Cash App. All right. Let's go ahead and answer your question. Thank you so much. I just posted. Okay. So my Gemini and I got into a heated text conversation today. What is our future? Let's take a look. Spirit, guide and direct me for Teresa. Show me Teresa's future with this person. It just got real. Oh, there it is, Ace of Swords. You bet you got into a heavy conversation today. And a lot of your heavy conversation was, why aren't you working harder at this? We should be further ahead by now. You should be doing more. Or maybe there's just the all-knowing answer in your heart where you know you deserve more. That there should be more effort. And this might be drawing a line. This might be saying, hey, you know what? You need, if you want this, you're going to have to work harder. If you want to fix this, I need to see some effort. I need to see that you care. I need to see that you're here. I need to see that you're invested. And even if those words didn't come out, that's what's here. It's how much do you really want this in the first place? Because someone has been on the fence. 2 of Pentacles. And this is back and forth, in and out. And of course, you guys had your struggle. Five of Swords, it finally came to a head. And you're just like, I don't know where you are. I don't know what you want. I don't know where this is leading. Any clarity? I need direction in my life. I need to know what I'm working for has a light at the end of the tunnel. So let's see your future. Three of Swords, it doesn't look good. That's a broken heart. 10 of Cups, that's good. 5 of Cups in the reverse. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Wow, this took a turn for the crazy. Then here we've got the Queen of Wands. You get what you want. Let me tell you, your future is a little bit of a rocky road. And you know what? I quite like rocky road ice cream. It's got some soft marshmallows, some crunchy nuts, the chocolate, and there's a lot going on. You have a lot going on in this connection. He does need to try harder. This person needs to try. They need to do better. You speaking out and speaking your truth is necessary. And I'm glad that you did. Yes, it's going to ruffle some feathers, but that's for the better. That's for the better. And I feel like you're going to have a break, maybe even a break up. But you know what? It's going to lead you guys, I feel, back together. I know it's crazy. But the 10 of Cups to me is a happy reunion. It's joy. It's love. It's meant to be. And I'll be honest. I think he might come back around because there's some regrets here. 10 of Cups with the 5 and 4 in reverse is like, I wish I would have been better. I wish I would have treated you better. Could it be that you end up with somebody else after this breakup and then he regrets it and wants to come back? That could be in the cards. That could be in the cards. But it is only one of two options. Either A, he's going to come back because he regrets it. He wants to fix things. And he cares about you deeply. And he wants a life with you. And he is going to work harder. And he knows he hasn't been fully invested. And he knows you were only calling him out on his SHIT because it needed to be called out. And so this can be fixed. Or B, it won't be fixed, 3 of Swords. It's a bittersweet. You're going to move on and be happy. And he's going to regret this. He's going to regret losing you. And he is going to reach out and he is going to want to talk. And he is going to want to be better and improve. Either way, I'll tell you this, you're going to get what you want, Queen of Wands. Your future is being spun for you in this very moment. And that's the Wheel of Fortune. So you are going to be able to go towards this destiny point. You are going to be able to achieve your goal. And this is going to happen. Now, I feel like 10-10 is a fresh new start and a brand new beginning. I feel like something's been eating up at you, 8 of Pentacles. It's been building, growing, and finally it comes out. You're like, I have to talk about this. I have to tell you this is on my mind. I can't keep this bottled up inside me anymore, 2 of Pentacles. I want to let it all go. And it's like, it's a mess. And not everyone agrees. And it's betrayal and it's frustration. And it's who the hell do you think you are? And that is going to create some real difficult conversations. But it leads to growth. Look, 10-10-10. Brand new beginnings. The Fool, a brand new beginning. I love it because I think whatever you're going through with this person, it leads to a fresh new start. Someone's going to act like a know-it-all. Someone's going to act like they did nothing wrong. Someone's going to act like, I don't want to take responsibility for this. But then they're going to come around and they're going to say, you were right. You were right all along. And I'm sorry. I want to fix this. I want to change this. Let's see what the future holds with your fortune cookie oracle. These are very revealing. We have a warning. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. See, someone had to get put in check because I feel like they had a very high ego. And let's fix it. I told you, healing. Time to heal. It starts by letting the pain in. You got to feel it to heal it. So again, I see damage and damage control. Okay, so that's what I see for your future with this person. Is first, it's going to get damaged from your heated conversation, and then you're going to get healing, and it's going to get back into control. Okay, but someone had to like come back down to earth because I think their head was really in the clouds and they were not in touch with reality. So there's something here about we got to get in touch with reality. So that's what I see. Thank you very much for that, and I hope I answered your question correctly. Well, thank you, Ashley Leaks. Oh, that's super impressive. Thank you so much. You know, it's not me. I'm blessed by the planets, and they're just using me as a vessel, honestly, and I'm just open. I just want to be open, and they just want to communicate with you. The universe wants to communicate with you, and I am just a means of transportation for that. If I come out as validating, if I come out as resonating with you, if what I'm saying is touching you, then it just means that you're aligned with the planets, you're aligned with the universe, and this is divine timing, being right here, right now in this reading and hearing it from them. I'm just a means of voice, you know? So I'm very grateful to be a part of your story and just be used as someone to help make sense of a cloudy situation. I just love being the middleman. I love being the person in the midst, being used for that. And I feel very blessed and very humble, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I really appreciate that comment. That's very honoring. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Well, I guess that's it. If no one else has a paid reading, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will continue some other questions tomorrow morning. If you guys would like some more questions by tomorrow, I will do some more. Oh, also, we need to catch up on the Divine Feminine reading and Cancer and Capricorn. So I need to do that. So we will catch up on that as well tomorrow. So I hope I see you there in the morning. I will get coffee and I'll just start. So whoever wants another reading tomorrow, I'll see you then. All right, I love you guys and lots of kisses. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so you just keep swimming. Thank you for watching me, guys. I'll see you later.